That's 4 or 11?
4. Okay, James, thank you very much. It is the Wildcats and their old rivals, the North Lamar Panthers, here tonight at Wildcat Gym. Sulphur Springs comes in with a 10-13 record, and they are 3-1, however, in district play after their really impressive win last night or yesterday evening, late yesterday afternoon over Texarkana Pleasant Grove, 64-49. North Lamar comes in 6-11 with a 1-2 record in the district. They played Pittsburgh last night, but we have not been able to get the score of that game as yet. So Sulphur Springs, Tony, I would say definitely would be the favorite in this game here tonight, playing on their home floor.
Should be the favorite being at home, and I just like the way we're playing right now. Unless Paris is on the other side, I'm in favor of us, and I'm not scared of Paris. So we're in a pretty good place for district right now.
Wildcat basketball brought to you by Alliance Bank, BT Medical, City National Bank, Masco Equipment, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Hooten's Hardware, CPI Technologies, and 903 Farm and Feed by the railroad tracks. James Terry is our producer in the KSST studios. Matt Jansen is our technical director and video producer. And you can see this game streaming on YouTube if you want to look in on the KSST YouTube channel. And, of course, Tony Flippett, our expert commentator. So it's the Wildcats and the North Lamar Panthers, and a good crowd already on hand and folks still coming in.
Looks like North Lamar beat Pittsburgh 74-68 last night.
74-68.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to have that. So that would make North Lamar 7-11 for the season and 2-2 in district play. All right, we're going to take a break, and we will come back with the start of tonight's game after this on KSST.
So, John Mark, you got Bostic for number 2.
Yes.
Jeffrey for number 4.
Right.
And Wilson for 15.
That's right.
Okay. Looks like they are going to have the anthem off of the juice.
Yeah. Okay. James, make this a 2-minute break.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wildcat Arena. Tonight's matchup features your Sulphur Springs Wildcats taking on North Lamar Panthers. We're glad you're here. Now let's make some noise. At this time, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The Wildcats and the North Lamar Panthers from Wildcats Gym tonight. We just had our national anthem, and we are about to have player introductions. For North Lamar, we are expecting their starters to be Jake Dagenhart, a senior, 6'1", 170 pounds. Aiden McCullough, a 6'4" senior. Keelan Gray, a 6 175 pound junior. Jackson Chalupa, 6'4", 170 pound junior. And Kyler Waldrop, a 6'2" junior. So, Tony, they've got some good height in that starting lineup for North Lamar.
Yeah, but they're a slender tall.
Yeah.
Is the way I'm going to put it. 22.
And our expected starters for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats this evening, Gio Ibarra will start at guard, the 5'8" senior. TJ Jones, a 6' sophomore. And we're going to consider T.J. Jones a guard. Jackson Schubert, a junior, a forward position for Sulphur Springs. The senior Corbin Argenbright, 5'11" senior. The other forward, and Jackson Virgil at post for the Wildcats, a 6'4" sophomore whom we have been very, very impressed with over the past several weeks. And, of course, he made a big impression during the football season as a wide receiver for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats then, again, 10-13, 3-1 in district play. There's a big game tonight between Texarkana, Pleasant Grove, and Paris, which is not as big a game as it would have been if the Wildcats hadn't beat Pleasant Grove last night, but Paris is 3-0. Pleasant Grove is 3-1. And we're going to try to see if we can keep up with that game for you. If the Wildcats win here, and if Pleasant Grove should beat Paris, we would have a three-way tie for first place in the district. But you're not expecting that, Tony.
I'm going to be a little shocked. I'm not putting my money on that one. I'm Paris all the way that way, especially Pleasant Grove. Even though they're young kids, they've had a 200-mile trip back-to-back days.
Right.
So that's a hard ask.
They had to come here and play last night and then go back home, get up, presumably go to school today, and then go to Paris for that game this evening.
Yep.
So we are about to have the center jump, and it's Jackson Virgil for Sulphur Springs and Aiden McCullough, a 6'4" senior for North Lamar. And the Wildcats control the tap, and that is Jackson Schubert who gets it in the backcourt and gets it to Gio Ibarra, and he comes across the midcourt line. Wildcats going right to left. Jackson Virgil over on the far side, and he goes to Argenbright. Argenbright drives, pulls up, and shoots from 12 feet, too hard off the glass. And the rebound goes to Keelan Gray for North Lamar, and here come the Panthers for the first time, going left to right.
Looked like a man-to-man defense. They played zone last night.
And this
Number
is
one.
Jake Dagenhart hits from about 16 feet. Jump shot, and it's 2-0. North Lamar. Here come the Wildcats.
No pressure in the backcourt from North Lamar.
Wildcats get it inside, and then they go back outside to Ibarra. Now to Argenbright for three on the far side. Rattles off, no good. And again, the rebound to Keelan Gray for North Lamar. And North Lamar with a 2-0 lead into the front court. Moving left to right, here is a three-pointer, and that one's off to the right, but rebounded by North Lamar. And now a pass, and a runner no good for the Panthers, and Schubert with the rebound for Sulphur Springs, and here come the Wildcats up the floor. Gio Ibarra goes to T.J. Jones. Jones for three, left side of the arc.
There we go.
Nails it.
That's a nice touch, nice start.
T.J. Jones with a three-pointer, averaging 12.1 per game, and he is the leading scorer for the Wildcats. Sulphur Springs takes a 3-2 lead.
With Gio running the stuff, we're going to have lots of opportunities.
Jump shot for North Lamar, and that is good from just
three.
A little bit behind the free throw line. This was Aiden McCullough, and it's 4-3. Jackson Schubert for Sulphur Springs, too long with a three-pointer from the far side. Out of bounds on the near side here in front of us, and Gio Ibarra will inbound for Sulphur Springs. Ibarra gets it in to T.J. Jones. He will take the three from the head of the key, and off the iron, no good. The rebound to Aiden McCullough for North Lamar. Panthers with a 4-3 lead. Wildcat fans making a lot of noise.
And there's a good crowd out here Friday night. Good crowd.
Still time to come on out and enjoy some high school basketball. North Lamar moving from left to right in the front court. Backing in, pulling up, and then passing it off at the last moment.
Number 3
was Jake Dagenhart, and he got it to Aiden McCullough, who gets his second field goal. And it's 6-3.
They forgot to call the hook on Dagenhart because he hooked Ibarra to get where he could make that pass. That's all right.
Here's the three-pointer for Corbin Argenbright. He nails it from the left side of the arc, and we have a 6-6 ball game.
Argenbright had 3 trays in the first quarter last night. When he gets going, watch out.
6-6 game. North Lamar on offense. Here is a drive to the inside and a foul called on the drive. Aiden McCullough, who has a couple of buckets early on.
That's going to be on Schubert. 21, first personal, first of the game. Shooting foul with McCullough going to the line.
Jackson Schubert, the foul for Sulphur Springs, and McCullough now shooting 2 shots, has already 4 points, and he leaves this one short, just catches the front of the rim, and one more shot coming for Aiden McCullough, a 6'4 senior for North Lamar. 4:51 to go first quarter. Second shot coming, on the way, and good.
5 early points for him.
7-6, North Lamar with the lead. Gio Ibarra walking it up for Sulphur Springs. Now picks up his pace as he comes across the midcourt line, and he is fouled.
That's going to be on Gray, number 12. His first, team's first. We do have a good student section here, and they like to tell them you can't do that when they foul.
A lot of those are Wildcat football players, I think.
Yeah.
T.J. Jones in the corner over on the far side. Driving, pulls up, back out to Virgil. Virgil with a nice move to the inside. The right hand with the shot, but it won't go down. And here comes North Lamar all the way with the rebound. And now the layup at the other end is Aiden McCullough with 6 points, or to make it 7 points for North Lamar in the early going. And it's a 2-point lead or 3-point lead, 9-6 for North Lamar. Jackson Virgil to Argenbright, and Argenbright knocks it down from 3-point territory just to the left of the circle. Argenbright with 2 3-pointers, as Tony just told you, and it's 9-9.
Feed the beast.
Game is tied. North Lamar on attack in the front court.
Both teams in man-to-man, but I like the Wildcats. We got more meat on ours, and we're just as quick.
Driving the baseline for North Lamar, that is Jake Dagenhart.
Good back door. That's just a good play.
Nice left-hand layup off the glass. And here are the Wildcats in the front court. T.J. Jones to Argenbright. Argenbright making a move to the basket, but he's stripped of the ball. Fast break, other end, and there's the layup for North Lamar. And that is Jackson Chalupa with the bucket. 13-9. North Lamar up by 4.
30-second timeout, 3:14 to go. Sulphur Springs timeout.
This is Wildcats basketball on KSST. One spot. Yep. Tony, all of Sulphur Springs scoring so far has been on 3-pointers.
Yep, we're 3-pointers, and North Lamar's had a couple of fast breaks. We're going to have to get back on defense.
2 by Argenbright and 1 by T.J. Jones.
Yeah, and we got some good shooters, so keep feeding it. I guarantee you, if I can pop Argenbright, especially out at the top, and T.J. wherever he wants it, they've got good strokes.
Wildcats inbound in the backcourt on the baseline after the timeout. North Lamar falls back on defense, and now Ibarra across the midcourt line for Sulphur Springs to Argenbright on the far side. T.J. Jones, head of the key. And now this is
right there.
T.J. Jones for a 3.
Right there, good screen with Jeffries.
T.J. about a step outside the arc, slightly to the right. side, and it is a 1-point lead for North Lamar, 13-12. Here's the three-pointer for the Panthers. Off the iron, no good. Virgil high for the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Outlet pass goes to Ibarra. Ibarra on the run across the midcourt. And to T.J. Jones, far side. Jones driving in, pulls up. And this is Jamorian Jeffrey, is it, in the game for Sulphur Springs?
Good job of catching up with that one. Nearly had a steal.
Jeffrey drives inside and
draws the foul.
Up with the shot blocked, but there's a foul call.
Yep, that's why it was blocked. Number 1, first personal on him. Second team foul.
Jake Dagenhart.
And Jamorian going for 2 free throws.
First shot is off the back iron, no good.
Jamorian hadn't played much, and he made an impact last night.
Yeah,
he's one of our taller guys, and so I like seeing him getting minutes too.
Had a thundering slam late in the game on a fast break.
I'd like to get some of that early.
Second shot bounces around and will not fall, and Virgil tried to get the rebound, but it goes to Jackson Chalupa of North Lamar instead. So 13-12, and both free throws no good. And North Lamar now working the basketball in the front court. There's Chalupa, nice pass underneath for Keelan Gray, and he with the right hand banks it off the glass for the bucket, and it's a 3-point lead for North Lamar, 15-12. Good start for North Lamar.
Yeah.
Virgil, nice move, and then dishes to Argenbright underneath, and Argenbright can't make it go with the banker off the left side of the glass, and the ball goes back to North Lamar.
Don't see how North Lamar got it because they were swiping toward the wall, but they do.
15-12, North Lamar with 1:34 to go in the first quarter. Panthers on offense in the front court. Here's a three-pointer, comes up short, air ball. Wildcats have it. And here's James Johnson in the game for the first time for Sulphur Springs across the midcourt line. I believe he's in for Ibarra. Going for Argenbright.
Off the North Lamar Wildcats ball.
Going for Argenbright in the corner on the near side, but as Tony told you, Panthers tipped it out, and T.J. Jones will inbound to the left side of the basket for Sulphur Springs. And here's T.J. Jones for three, in and out. Virgil crashing the board for the rebound, didn't get it, but Argenbright did.
He tipped it to Argenbright. Good job of getting in there.
And here's a three-pointer for the Wildcats. Good!
Jamorian.
That is Jamorian Jeffrey with 3. Left side of the arc.
So far, we got 5 threes, and that's it. We hadn't got a free throw or a lay or a shot.
How about that?
That'll make it exciting for the night.
North Lamar working the ball, taken away by Jamorian Jeffrey. Jeffrey up the right side, takes it all the way in.
And got it. There's that 2-point.
Wow.
For a 6'4", that's an awful good job under control. Took a little Euro step and laid it in. Had Jackson Virgil waiting for the rebound if we needed it.
Wildcats up by 2, 17-15. The steal by Jeffrey and took it all the way up the right side to the basket for 2. Drive it inside for North Lamar with a foul. That is Jackson Chalupa drawing the foul.
On Jamorian. 32 Jamorian, that's his first. He's been in a lot of action this first quarter. Second team.
Right.
And 13's going to get 2 free throws.
Neither team will go to the bonus in this quarter with 14 seconds left. A lot of backspin on that free throw, and it's good by Chalupa.
The last 2 nights, there's been a lot of contact, but they're looking for advantage. Just because it's contact doesn't mean it's a foul.
17-16, and he misses the second shot at Jamorian Jeffrey up high for the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Of course, he was a Wildcat receiver during the football season. Here's James Johnson knifing inside.
Nice.
And
Count
a jackknife move, banks it off the glass for the bucket, and he's fouled. James Johnson, the junior, another Wildcat footballer.
He held on to that ball and took there. Looks like number 13, Chalupa, for 1.
What a move by James Johnson. Hung in the air there.
Let's get the rebound, guys, and it's off North Lamar.
Misses the free throw. James Johnson.
Jamorian Jeffrey is controlling a lot of the boards right now, and he caused that one.
Wildcats keep the ball on the baseline. Here is Argenbright for three at the buzzer from the far side. Just rattles off. Looks like it was online, but hit the heel. No good, and that ends the quarter with the Wildcats up 19-16. Very entertaining first period here. This is Wildcats basketball on KSST. Good. You've got Jamorian with 7. 5. Okay. I see. Yeah. You're right.
TJ with 8. Argenbright with 6. Jeffries with 5.
You've got TJ with 8.
Yep.
So he had
two threes and a 2.
Okay.
Oh wait, that should be Johnson, didn't?
Yeah. Oh,
Johnson
that's what
gets the 2 and no free throw.
Okay, good. Wildcats basketball on KSST brought to you by Alliance Bank, BT Medical, City National Bank, Masco Equipment, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Hooten's Hardware, CPI Technologies, and 903 Farm and Feed by the railroad tracks. Wildcats with a 19-16 lead starting the second period. They trailed by as many as 4 points there in the first quarter. They came back toward the end of the period. North Lamar has the ball. Moving left to right. Looking in the front court. Here's Chalupa driving down the left side of the lane. Misses the shot, but there's a foul.
Virgil, his first. First of the second quarter.
Chalupa goes to the line. 6'4", 170-pound junior with 3 points so far tonight, and he makes the first shot. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 19-17, one more shot coming for Jackson Chalupa. Second shot, spins out, and a lot of backspin on that. I think it got away from Virgil because of that, and the Wildcats chase it down, but it's off of TJ Jones.
Yeah, got a little bit wild off. A couple of them tipped it to each other and couldn't catch it, so an unforced error there. Let's see if we can hold them and not give them a bucket on this possession.
Inbounds play on the far side for North Lamar. Wildcats still in a man-to-man defense here. Driving the baseline with a runner, good.
Number 2.
And that is Bostic. We don't have his first name.
No.
Nice move there, driving down the baseline. 19-19, tie game again. Trying to go backdoor. Jensen jumper to James Johnson, but North Lamar with the steal. Here's Chalupa handling the ball for the Panthers into the front court. And on the wing from the right side, driving in is Mason Ewing.
Number 2.
Foul on Sulphur Springs. That's Jensen jumper.
His first, team second all of a sudden. That's one thing North Lamar is doing. They're vacating the lane, and then they're trying to cut in there, and they've had some success getting some easy shots, or at least trying them.
Mason Ewing, 6'1", 160-pound sophomore.
They're calling it on the floor, so no free throws for 24.
Okay, we went to the line.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a shooting foul.
19-19, 7:03 to halftime. Inbounds play for North Lamar in the front court to the right of the basket. Here's a three-pointer, rattles off no good, but they get the offensive board, and now there's a loose ball, and the Wildcats come up with it with James Johnson taking it away.
Lots of quick hands in there, and the Whites got rid of it.
Johnson to TJ Jones, back to Johnson, and Johnson with the left hand off the glass.
Used his body perfectly to keep from getting blocked.
Second nice move to the basket by James Johnson.
Yeah.
He has 4 points, 21-19. Wildcats up by 2. North Lamar working the ball from left to right. Here is a three-point attempt. No, they're going to bounce pass, and Driving inside for the shot that is no good. And now loose ball picked up once again for North Lamar. Missed shot, but underneath the rebound and a putback.
There we go.
No good, and James Johnson comes down with it for Sulphur Springs.
We could have gotten 2 or 3 fouls there. We got by with it, so they're going to let them play, so we don't need to whine tonight.
Jensen jumper has it taken away. The other end, and here comes North Lamar on the fast break. Driving in from the right side.
That's
shot no good, but there's a foul.
Jamorian on that one. That's going to be his second one, no doubt on that one.
So going to the line here is, once again, Bostic. We tried to get the North Lamar roster several times to no avail, and just had to take it off the scorebook as best we could here this evening. Bostic makes the first free throw. He has now 3 points all here in this quarter. 21-20.
And the Wildcats already have 3 fouls with nearly 6 minutes left, none for North Lamar, so that could come into play this quarter.
Bostic ties it. Nice rotation on that second shot. He has 4 points here in the quarter, 4 points in the game. 21-21.
We need to get us a 3-point shot.
5:42 to go in the first half. Jackson Schubert to T.J. Jones, and Jones around the Schubert screen, and he scores with the left hand off the glass, and he's fouled.
That's going to go against number 2. Count the bucket. Number 2, first foul. First of the second quarter. T.J. getting a 2 and a free throw.
So T.J. Jones now with 8 points, 2 3-pointers. And he misses the free throw, but Jackson Virgil up for the rebound for Sulphur Springs, but it's taken away. And coming up with it was Mason Ewing for North Lamar. Wildcats lead by 2, 23-21. North Lamar into the front court here. And a long 3 by Ewing is off the heel, but they get the offensive board, driving the baseline with a shot that's no good.
Argenbright comes up with it there.
Here come the Wildcats. After the rebound by Argenbright, 3-pointer by T.J. Jones in the corner on the far side. His third 3-pointer of the first half. 26-21, Sulphur Springs by 5.
A lot of action. Both teams doing man-to-man, so there's going to be some screens and some open shots.
James Johnson going for the steal, but comes up empty. North Lamar keeps the ball. Here's a 3-pointer from the left side and hits the front of the rim, no good, but they get the offensive board up with a shot, no good. Batted around and picked up by T.J. Jones for Sulphur Springs. Jones on the run, pulls up from 10 feet and could not get the shot to go. Rebound North Lamar. That is Bostic with the rebound.
Steal, Argenbright.
Argenbright takes it away in the paint for the Wildcats.
And pulls it back. Smart senior move there. They didn't have numbers.
Schubert for 3. Nails it. Jackson Schubert makes it 29-21. The Wildcats with their biggest lead at 8 points.
Big assist to Argenbright there for settling it down, and all of a sudden he found the open man for a catch and shoot. That's what you do.
North Lamar on attack, going left to right. Here's again another long 3 by you.
We'll give them that all night long.
And Jackson Virgil way up high for the rebound for the Wildcats. And he's a couple of steps outside the arc there.
Yeah.
29-21.
He's no Cooper Flag.
Flag with 49 points as a 19-year-old last night for the Mavericks. And the Wildcats, let's see, there's a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, just turnover. More points than any teenager in NBA history for a Dallas Maverick.
Right.
The kid is the real deal.
He's legit. 29-21 as North Lamar comes up the floor. And again, a long 3. What the heck? But they missed the shot and get the rebound.
They're doing a decent job of getting some rebounds.
They really are.
We got to get back and do that, but they're coming off deep, too.
Another 3-pointer. This one more reasonable.
Got that one, number 2, Bostic.
That one is good. Bostic, who's made a difference since he's come in. He has
7 points.
7 points. 29-24. The Wildcat lead is 5. Jackson Virgil driving inside, a spin move, and lays it off the glass. What a beautiful move by Jackson Virgil.
When he develops touch, he's going to be real dangerous. He misses a lot of close shots. but they'll come.
6'4" sophomore, his first bucket, and the Wildcats lead by 7, 31-24. Gio Ibarra nearly made the steal for the Wildcats there. Sulphur Springs now looks like they're in a zone. There's another three way off the mark from way outside.
Let them shoot.
Schubert got the air ball. And here come the Wildcats. T.J. Jones on the far side to Ibarra for Virgil. And Virgil for three and misses from the right side of the arc. And the rebound to North Lamar. And Gio Ibarra sets the ball.
Set it back up.
Quick hands by Ibarra. Bounce pass to Jumper down the baseline, and Jumper stepped on the baseline, and the Wildcats give it up.
That's my one thing in the generalization of the team is we don't recognize it often enough when we don't have numbers. Let everybody get down there and get a good possession. Schubert had a good thing going, but was in too big of a hurry and bounced it off his leg going baseline.
7-point lead for the Wildcats at 31-24. They have led by as many as 8. Here's another three-pointer, and it comes up short. Hits the iron. Jumper the rebound for Sulphur Springs. And then outlet pass to Virgil, and Virgil trying to go back to Ibarra. Lets it go out of bounds over on the far side.
When Virgil's got it back there, any big man, stop, give it to a point guard, move it on.
Inbounds play for North Lamar. They go left to right. Bring it to the near side, bounce pass. Wildcats had a chance for a steal there, but
a little bit of a zone this time.
Yep, in a zone. Wildcats in a zone defense. Ball on the near side for North Lamar. Here's another long three, and finally he got one.
24.
That's Mason Ewing, who's tried 3 or 4 of those from a step or two outside the arc.
I'll still give him that anytime he wants it.
4-point lead for the Wildcats, 31-27. Just a minute 17 left to go in the first half. Wildcats working the ball in the front court. Ball knocked out of bounds over the baseline. Sulphur Springs will keep it to the right of the basket.
We've done a good job getting those 3 fouls early. We haven't fouled since, and that was at the 6 minutes. So we played basically 5 minutes without a foul. That's good basketball.
T.J. Jones inbounding, almost taken away by Kyler Waldrop for North Lamar, but he tipped it out of bounds, and Wildcats.
Jumper was cutting across. That would have been a nice one.
T.J. Jones again trying to inbound on the baseline, and this time North Lamar knocks it out again. So they're playing really aggressive defense on this inbound play. A little bit further out to the right of the basket. He gets it into Schubert. Now to Ibarra. Now to T.J. Jones to the baseline. And Jones has it taken away in the paint. And the Wildcats coming back up the floor. They knock it free.
That's a good job. He got the ball stolen, didn't give up, and stole it back.
Here come the Wildcats. T.J. Jones inside. Backdoor cut to Jackson Schubert. Lays it off the glass with the right hand. Beautiful pass.
Beautiful from T.J.
Schubert with 5 points in the first half. It's a 6-point lead for the Wildcats. 33-27, 40 seconds to go. Ball on the near side for North Lamar. And they move it around the perimeter. Here's a three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Schubert could not get the rebound. And North Lamar with a move inside. And now a shot up from the baseline, and we have a foul. The shot was no good.
Should be on North Lamar with they're talking about it. I've got a feeling they're split. Number 2 gave a forearm to get room. But I figure we're not going to be the beneficiary of this, but they're at least politicking.
21 seconds on the clock. Wildcats lead 33-27. Official coming to the scores table.
They're going to give it to Schubert. His second, so I didn't figure we'd come out. But number 2 gave a forearm shiver to try to get space, and I know that's what they saw out here, and Mitchum was talking to him about it too.
Still talking to him.
Yep.
So that is going to be a shooting foul. As going to the line is Jake Dagenhart. He was down low near the baseline. Here's the shot, and it rattles around and finally falls. Dagenhart with 5 points in the ball game.
So that's a little bit. That one hurts right there. We played good defense and all of that, but that was nothing but just a bully move, and he got by with it. But at least they're walking, because I guarantee you one of them was sailing there.
Second shot also good. Argenbright into the game for Jackson Schubert with 21 seconds to go. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. 33-29, 17 seconds on the clock.
We need one shot.
Jackson Virgil all trying to go backdoor to Ibarra, but Ibarra didn't get the memo.
Yeah, that's, again, as great as Virgil has got, he's not a point guard up there. Don't let him be directing your offense with 17 seconds left.
Virgil standing at the head of the key there. Ibarra on the far side. Ball went over the baseline, and here's a ball going back to Sulphur Springs. They lose it over the sideline in front of us here.
I don't know if Jones tipped it, but he definitely affected it. So now we got 4.1, so we ought to get a shot anyway. Gio let it go.
Ibarra brings it across the midcourt line with a running three-pointer, no good. And Schubert got the rebound. I'm not sure it would have counted.
No, I don't think so.
Shot was no good from in the paint. So 33-29, the Wildcats lead by 4 at halftime over North Lamar. And this is Wildcats basketball on KSST.
$14 for us.
Okay. If you could run 3, that'd be good. Okay, I'm going to go down to the scorers table.
14 and 13.
Wildcat fans, don't go anywhere. Get on your feet and give a big round of applause as we welcome the Sulphur Springs varsity cheerleaders.
Pretty much on the money. Pretty close here.
So for the Wildcats, I got TJ with 11.
Yes.
I've got Johnson with 4.
Yes.
I've got Schubert with 5.
Right.
I've got Argenbright with 6.
Right.
Virgil with 2.
Yep.
Jamorian with 5.
Right.
North Lamar, I've got Dagenhart with 6.
6.
McCullough with 7. 8. No, 7.
Wildcats basketball on KSST. Wildcats leading at halftime 33-29. Tony and I are just going over our score sheets here.
I got 2 for Gray.
Yes, that's right, for North Lamar.
Got 4 for Chalupa.
Right.
3 for Ewing.
Right.
And 7 for Bostic.
That is correct.
So that should be 16 in the first quarter, 13 second for North Lamar. Wildcats 19 and 14 with a 4-point lead.
TJ Jones for Sulphur Springs leads them with 11 points. Corbin Argenbright has 6. Jamorian Jeffrey didn't play many minutes, but he made an impression when he came in, did he not?
He is given another option for this second, or the whole district play now, because he plays defense. He's out of control at times, but he's going to make some good plays.
He had 5 points. James Johnson, a couple of just fantastic moves to the basket for James Johnson to have 4 points at halftime. Jackson Schubert has 5, including a 3-pointer. And Jackson Virgil, again, is just dominating the boards. Has 2 points, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't light it up a bit more there in the second half. And so for North Lamar, Aiden McCullough has 7 points. Jake Dagenhard has 6. Bostic, whom we do not know his first name, is 7 points.
Yep.
And came in and made a difference in the second quarter for them.
Yep.
Jackson Chalupa has 4. Keelan Gray has 2, and Mason Ewing has 3. He was jacking it up from NBA 3 territory, and he was not discouraged by those misses, and finally he got 1.
And the coach never said anything.
I did not react.
I guess maybe he's a good horse player, but I would think that the Wildcats will play predominantly zone in the second half and let them shoot those from 2 and 3 out. With the only disadvantage is North Lamar got several rebounds just because the longer shot has a deeper rebound, and we had position and it went over them. So we can make some adjustment there.
Foul situation looks like this for the Wildcats. Jackson Schubert has 2, and Jamorian Jeffrey has 2.
Yep.
Jensen Jumper has 1, and Jackson Virgil has 1. So nothing serious there. And I've got North Lamar with just 4 fouls.
4 fouls, but the Wildcats, again, in that second quarter, it was like 5:58, and we had 3 quick fouls, and we finished up. We did not foul the rest of the quarter other than possibly a shooting foul. And so that was a really good job, because that could have worked into North Lamar's favor and had some free throws that gave them a chance to score with the clock stopped.
Jake Dagenhard has 1, Keelan Gray 1, Jackson Chalupa 1, and Bostic 1 for North Lamar, and that's all they have.
Yep.
So
they're letting them play, and so far it's okay. We'll see how it goes. A lot of times the more you let them play, the rougher it gets, and then it turns into something, so we'll see.
North Lamar had I said 4 was their biggest lead, but they had a 5-point lead at one point there in the first quarter. The Wildcats have come back. They have led by as many as 8 in the second quarter. So Lady Cats played at North Lamar tonight. That game has already concluded, and North Lamar won over the Lady Cats 33-19 tonight. So North Lamar stands atop the district in 14-4A girls basketball at 6-0. Tony and I both marveled last night at the score of the North Lamar Pleasant Grove girls game a week ago. North Lamar 74, Pleasant Grove 35.
Yeah, I
just astonishing.
That.
And Pleasant Grove is 5-1, second place. Sulphur Springs 3-4. Now Pittsburgh 2-3. So I'm not sure if they have not played an equal number of games. I'm not sure if technically Sulphur Springs is in third or Pittsburgh.
Somebody hadn't got one of their makeups done. Maybe tomorrow.
Paris 1-4 and Bonham 0-5.
So who we got here Tuesday? We've had
Paris.
straight. We've had three straight boys.
Yep.
I'm assuming it'll be girls.
Yep. Girls game Tuesday night against Paris at 6:15. We will have the broadcast for you here.
That's the one that Cammie scored 24 against. So maybe she'll have a duplicate or even beat that.
Cammie Scheck nominated this week for Miss Texas Basketball Player of the Week for her 23-point, 10-rebound performance against Paris on January 20th. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she does when they come in here on Tuesday night. We will have the broadcast. So, on the boys' side, Paris is at 3-0, 19-4 for the season. Sulphur Springs and Pleasant Grove now tied at 3-1 for second after the Wildcats win last night over Pleasant Grove. 64-49. Boy, that was impressive.
It was a good game.
And now Pleasant Grove and Paris are playing tonight. And as I've said, if Pleasant Grove should win that game and the Wildcats beat North Lamar, you'd have a 3-way tie for first place in the district. We'll see how that comes out. North Lamar at 1-2. Actually, since they won last night, Tony told me that they beat Pittsburgh 74-68. So North Lamar now 2-2 in fourth place. Pittsburgh 0-3, and Pittsburgh now would be 0-4, and Bonham 0-3.
Hadn't got a score on the Paris North Lamar. I texted Chad our score to try and get him located, so we'll see.
We are at halftime, and the Wildcats leading 33-29. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with the second half, and Wildcats basketball continues after this on KSST. Two-minute break. I'm going to go back down to the scorers table for a minute. Tony will talk if I'm not back in time.
I can always talk. I mean, I can do anything else. And I can make people believe it, too. I am a salesman. That's what I did refereeing. I tell everybody, all you got to do, you got to be the salesman, go talk to the coach. He may not want any of it, but that's too bad. Going to be our ball out.
I had Jeffrey, number 11, for them as number 4. I just couldn't read my own handwriting, so that's... You got him as 11?
Yep.
Okay.
Corvin.
Whew. How much time left, James? Okay, that's fine. And back to action here in the third quarter. Wildcats have the ball, moving left to right with a 33-29 lead. Here's Jamorian Jeffrey for 3, air ball, but it is saved by Jackson Virgil. The Wildcats keep the ball, and they whip it back inside to Jeffrey. Now it goes to Argenbright. Argenbright for 3, rattles off, no good. Rebound for North Lamar by Keelan Gray.
The only thing wrong with that one was Jamorian's opening 3, because he was out way deep and airballed it. We don't need that.
There's a 3-point attempt for North Lamar. Comes up a little bit short, just catches the front iron. And T.J. Jones comes up with it for Sulphur Springs. To Gio Ibarra, now to Argenbright on the baseline. Right side drives, kicks it back outside. Ibarra has it tipped out of bounds as he was trying to go to Argenbright, and Argenbright will inbound in front of the Wildcat bench.
The lost art of the bounce pass is sorely missed. We do it some on the inside, but you can do it outside too and get it out of that passing lane.
Argenbright to Ibarra, the 2 seniors, Wildcat captains. And this goes to Jamorian Jeffrey over on the far side. Here's a 3-pointer for Virgil. Rattles off, no good. And the rebound contested and over the baseline, and will stay with the Wildcats.
Argenbright and Gio was 2-on-1 against them, and they just outhanded him and knocked it off of him. Great job of hands ball.
T.J. Jones, the sophomore, will inbound to the right of the basket for the Wildcats. Way outside to Jamorian Jeffrey. Now to Argenbright, driving into the paint, pulls up. Bounce pass outside to Ibarra. Ibarra now to Jamorian Jeffrey on the right wing. To Ibarra in the corner on the near side. Ibarra left-hand dribble on the move. Pulls up to Jamorian Jeffrey. Jeffrey to the basket with the right hand off the glass. It's good. What a move by Jamorian Jeffrey.
I was mad at him till he went in, because we don't need him handling the ball outside the 3-point, but he did on that one.
Jeffrey now with 7 points in the game off the bench. Wildcats lead by 6, 35-29. Missed shot by North Lamar. Virgil the rebound for Sulphur Springs to Ibarra on the run. Ibarra takes it all the way, lays it off the glass. For the bucket, Gio Ibarra, great move.
He's good for 1 or 2 of those and just lights up the crowd when he does it.
37-29, the Wildcats lead by 8. He looks like a sports car.
He does.
Going down the court. 3-pointer is way off for North Lamar. Rebound, Jamorian Jeffrey. Jeffrey up the floor, going to pull up for 3. And a little bit off to the right, no good. Virgil can't get the rebound. But the rebound for North Lamar by Kyler Waldrop. Panthers down by 8 into the front court, moving right to left. And on the right side, almost going to the court, but
Jackson
keeping
blocked
his
it.
balance. He misses the shot. Virgil with the rebound ahead to T.J. Jones. Jones, the runner in the paint, won't go. Rebound for North Lamar. Here they come up the floor. That was Aiden McCullough with the rebound, still with it, driving the baseline. Leaner, in and out, no good. Tapped around, picked up by Gio Ibarra. Ibarra, left-hand dribble across the midcourt line for Sulphur Springs. Ibarra, bounce pass, Argenbright, right wing. Now to Jeffrey, to Ibarra, now to Virgil, way outside. To Argenbright. Argenbright, nice move into the paint, and a runner from 10 feet, good.
Good touch. That's a tough shot from Argenbright from the front.
8 points for Corbin Argenbright, and it's a 10-point lead for the Wildcats, their biggest lead.
Good job, good start out of the half here. And there's a steal by Jackson, and Gio's following.
2-on-1 break, and Virgil to the glass, misses the shot, but I believe there's a foul.
Foul on number 1, going to be a shooting foul, first one of the half. And Virgil's going to the line for 2. He struggled a little from the line. We need him to be able to shoot.
Virgil, a 50% free throw shooter, averaging 7.1 per game for the Wildcats. Eyes the basket, shot on the way.
There you go.
Nice rotation, it's good.
Make a liar out of me. I don't mind.
He has 3 points in the game now.
He has good form and good rotation. He just has a little distance control.
Well, they say the big men have trouble with free throws.
There's a lot of stuff to get in line there.
Of course, big man is relative in high school basketball. He's 6'4".
Oh, and it's to the side. He had the best distance there, but got one out of it.
40-29, 11-point lead for Sulphur Springs. There's a three-pointer way off the mark. Air ball taken by Ibarra on the run. Whips it over to Virgil, and Virgil cannot finish. Coming in from the left side off the glass. Here comes North Lamar, and a three-point attempt no good, but they get the rebound. And taking it back outside is Bostic for North Lamar. Here's another three-pointer from the corner, and that one is good for North Lamar.
That was from number 13, Chalupa. That's going to be a timeout for North Lamar.
40-32, the Wildcat lead down to 8. And this is Wildcats basketball on KSST.
4:08, 30 seconds.
Yes, thank you, Jim.
7-3 is right, 40-32. I guess they're just going to live and die by the 3, and they don't care if they're 5 feet out.
Wildcats lead 40-32. How many threes has North Lamar attempted here tonight?
They're not a very good percentage shooting.
No.
I don't have a clue. I bet they've shot 15, and I've got them. Well, that's them. I've got them for 3, and I would guarantee you they've shot 15.
And they've had some bad misses.
Yeah, they've had some air balls. They've had one where the big man had about 8 foot from the goal in the first half and shot it about 2 feet. So some of their towards hadn't been quite very good.
Wildcats bring it in on the baseline in the backcourt, and now Ibarra across the midcourt line. North Lamar in a man-to-man defense.
4 minutes left.
T.J. Jones to Jackson Virgil. Virgil inside the right hand.
There you go.
Banker off the glass is good. What a great move by Jackson Virgil.
When he gets going, I'm not getting in his way, I guarantee you.
10-point lead for the Wildcats, 42-32. Chalupa on the left elbow. Nice move with a spin to the basket, but can't get the shot to go. He's guarded by Virgil. T.J. Jones, the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Ibarra comes across midcourt to Jamori and Jeffrey on the near side. Jeffrey, left-hand dribble into the paint, pulls up. Back out to Virgil. Now to Argenbright. Argenbright dribbling to his left, pulls up from 15 feet and comes up short. And the loose ball picked up by North Lamar. Panthers into the front court. Chalupa, nice feed from Boston, but can't get the shot to go, but cleaning it up for the Panthers, Aiden McCullough with the bucket from right in front of the basket. It's 42-34, 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Gio Ibarra driving and will be fouled.
Number 12, Gray, that's his second.
James Johnson comes in for Sulphur Springs.
Team second.
And Gio Ibarra going to the bench.
I've got a report from Parrish, 29-16 Parrish in the second quarter. They started later than we did.
Okay. Inbounds play for the Wildcats to the right of the basket. T.J. Jones to Jeffrey. Now to Jackson Virgil over on the left side. Backdoor pass. Here's another backdoor pass, and the basket no good as James Johnson tried to put it in from the left side. Great ball movement there by the Wildcats. Nothing to show for it. Here comes North Lamar. Shot from the baseline right side. No good, but we have a foul.
That's going to be on Johnson, I'm pretty sure. Number 12, that's his first, team first. He just bodied up with him. Rode him a pretty good way, and the whistle finally came. So 2 shots for number 1.
Jake Dagenhart, 6'1", 170-pound senior.
He's 2 for 2 in the game.
Shot is good. It was a nice stroke there.
Yep.
7 points in the game for Jake Dagenhart. Good rotation on that shot. Nice backspin. Second shot coming. Away. And this one rattles off the back iron and high for the rebound. Corbin Argenbright for Sulphur Springs. Wildcats across the midcourt line. Here's James Johnson driving for Corbin Argenbright. Misses, but the putback is by Jamorian Jeffrey.
He got up above it but didn't jam it, but it was a great job of getting down there.
Argenbright missed the shot, but there was Jeffrey for the easy putback. 9-point lead for the Wildcats, 44-35. 2 minutes to go, third quarter.
Jamorian's putting his stamp on our team, and that's a great look for the future.
North Lamar working right to left.
Still a man-to-man for the Wildcats.
Chalupa guarded by Virgil. Works his way inside up with a shot. Virgil blocked it. Virgil blocked the shot. Here come the Wildcats on the run. And Jeffrey in the corner for T.J. Jones. Nails it.
Yep, that's perfect. Outlet pass, took it to the middle.
12-point lead, 47-35. T.J. Jones now with 14 points in the game. A minute 25 to go, third quarter. Jackson Schubert about to come in for Sulphur Springs. Dagenhart driving, has it knocked away by Johnson from behind. Argenbright picks it up, 3-on-2 break, and Argenbright picks it all the way for the banker off the glass on the fast break. Wow. Argenbright with 10 points in the game now. He was fouled.
Referees got in between them because the North Lamar kid and Argenbright wanted to talk. So that's on number 12. That's his third. So a 2-pointer for Argenbright and the free throw.
14-point lead for the Wildcats, 49-35. Here comes Schubert. And Jamorian Jeffries out. Yeah. He ought to get a big hand.
You bet. And we had a 3-on-1 on that fast break, too. And Argenbright was the worst option, and he's going to make a 3-point play out of it. Senior.
Argenbright 5 points here in the third quarter, 11 in the game, 109 to go, 50-35, 15-point lead for the Wildcats, their biggest. Bostic driving the right side from the wing, shot no good on the runner, Schubert the rebound, and he is swarmed by North Lamar Panthers there, and finally a foul is called.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. Number 1, they're letting so much go on, you're going to end up getting the fight started. That's the third foul. It's 3rd on 1 and the 4th on North Lamar.
4th in the quarter. Wildcats will go to the bonus on the 5th, according to high school rules. But only 51 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Wildcats just have 1 team foul here in the quarter. James Johnson drives for Sulphur Springs. The runner from the left side of the lane won't go off the glass. Rebound to North Lamar. Down the floor come the Panthers. They get it inside, and a nice move, turns and shoots, does Jared Franklin, but it's no good, and the Wildcats.
Coach Mitchum finally got Johnson's attention and said, slow it down. I'd like to see 1 shot here. That's just not our style.
Argenbright, great pass down low for T.J. Jones posting up, and he banks it off the glass.
As long as you score, that's fine.
Jones now, 16 points in the game. 52-35, the Wildcats lead. And there's a shot from the right side baseline for North Lamar that is good, and we have a foul.
It's going to be a foul on Jones. It's going to be a made bucket. Jones is first, 2nd of the quarter. Number 2, Bostic, that's his first bucket of the second half, and he's going to get a free throw.
He had 7 at halftime, so now 9 points for Bostic in the game.
And he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 0.7 left, so just nothing crazy.
In and out the free throw, and that'll be the end of the third quarter.
There we
Virgil
go.
got the rebound, but nothing that he could do with it. 52-37, that's a 15-point lead for the Wildcats as we go to the fourth quarter. This is Wildcats basketball on KSST.
Two, 7, 9, 11, 12.
Yeah, good, Jay.
19 that quarter for us. 19 and 14 is up. We got 52. I'm missing something. No, 19 is right.
Yeah.
Mark my words, we're going to have a scuffle.
You know what you're talking about, don't you?
Yep. I don't mind them letting them play.
Wildcats basketball brought to you by Alliance Bank, BT Medical, City National Bank, Masco Equipment, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Hooten's Hardware, CPI Technologies, and 903 Farm and Feed by the railroad tracks. Wildcats lead 52-37, a 15-point margin as we go to the fourth quarter. North Lamar has the ball. They inbound on the far side, going right to left. Another long three there for Ewing, and that one's off the iron, no good. And way up high for the rebound, Jackson Virgil for Sulphur Springs.
And he's had 2 North Lamars hanging off of him most of the time, and he's come back with a whole lot of them.
James Johnson around a screen by Virgil, and driving the baseline, James Johnson. And the short comes up a little bit short there.
James Johnson's scared of nobody.
Oh, you got that right.
He's the shortest on the floor, and he's going inside, and he's stout enough.
2-3 zone for the Wildcats. Three-pointer is
Number
good
2
by Bostic. Now that gives him 12 points in the game. 52-40, 12-point lead for the Wildcats.
They're quick to turn around and act like a big boy if they make one, and they're getting beat. So let's see how that
Loose
goes.
ball. Bostic picks it up all the way to the other end and lays it off the glass for the bucket. Bostic having quite a night for North Lamar off the bench. 62-40, 52-42, 10-point lead for the Wildcats. James Johnson for 3, a little bit off to the right, no good. And the rebound for North Lamar. They've got a little run going here.
Yep, we don't need to be shooting this quick.
Ewing dishes, missed shot, and the putback
3
here by Aiden McCullough is good. And that lead now 52-44 down to 8 points. Wildcats led by 15 going to the fourth quarter. 6:31 to go.
We're trying to get a timeout, and the referee won't give it to him. 6:29 left in the third.
Wildcats head coach Tyler Mitchum up and shouting at the official to get his attention there.
Full timeout.
Wildcats basketball continues after this on KSST. Yeah, 2 spots.
This is once again where we don't realize the situation of the game. We need to be walking it up, making 2 to 4 passes every time.
Yep.
You want to just get out there and shake
Get
them.
excited.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Yep.
But realize what's up and be able to, like at the end of the first half, Mitchum did this and slowed them down. He hadn't done it here.
Yep.
I'm sure he is now in that huddle.
Wildcats lead at 52-44. What were you just saying?
Well, I'm hoping that the whole text in that huddle was be careful with the ball on the second side. Settle it down, make 3 or 4 passes, let some seconds go. We go running it and we and miss. They're getting some rebounds.
Argenbright inbounds to Gio Ibarra, now to Jackson Virgil. Wildcats look a little more deliberate now, Tony.
Yep. We ought to have at least 3 to 5 passes every possession unless it's a fast break.
Virgil 4-3 and off the iron, no good, but Argenbright there for the putback.
Trash man. He is where the ball is. Somehow it finds him.
13 points for the senior Corbin Argenbright. 54-44. The lead is back to 10 for the Wildcats. North Lamar down the floor.
Argenbright again.
Yep, Argenbright forced the turnover there. Got his quick hands in there and knocked it free, and then it went off one of the Panthers.
He is annoying. That's the best way to put it on defense. He's annoying. He looks like he can't jump, but he is where the ball is.
Great basketball IQ.
Yeah. Senior leadership.
Oh, absolutely. Wildcats in the front court with the ball. Here's T.J. Jones, top
There
of the
we
key,
go.
nails it.
That's the way you do it. Get a screen off of the top.
19 points for T.J. Jones. I think his high for the season is 21. 57-44, 13-point lead for the Wildcats. Bostic drives, pulls up, shoots for three. Bostic, good.
He's a good player. That's fine.
Gives him, I think, 17 now. 57-47. Wildcats with Jackson Virgil driving, but a whistle.
I guess we just lost it out of bounds.
Ball goes back to North Lamar. Inbounds play over on the far side.
10-point ball game. 5:05 in the third.
Jamie Allen.
Fourth, I'm sorry.
Jamie Allen, the head coach for North Lamar, up and barking at the officials. Not sure why they got the ball back there. Bostic way outside, guarded by Ibarra. And Ibarra knocks it loose, but it's picked up by one of the Panthers. And there's a three-point attempt by Keelan Gray. Off the iron, goes out of bounds, back to Sulphur Springs.
The entire bench jumped up. You can tell they just living by the three, and they're just not. That wasn't a good shot.
10-point lead for the Wildcats, 4:43 to go. Ibarra to Argenbright across the midcourt line. Over on the far side it goes.
Yeah,
to
we're settling down. That's
Jamorian
good.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey off the bench here. Goes back to Ibarra, driving to the baseline. Argenbright off the glass, good.
Perfect. Gio to Argenbright. Those two know what each other's doing.
Great feed by Gio Ibarra. Argenbright, the easy banker, off the right side. 12-point lead for the Wildcats.
And the timing was perfect. He didn't have a dribble. He got it, went up with it.
59-47, North Lamar to the front court, driving down the left side of the lane is Jackson Chalupa. He's fouled.
That's going to be on Argenbright. His first, all his crap, and that's his first. He's bound to have bruises on bruises.
Inbounds play to the left side of the basket in the front court, and T.J. Jones got a hand on the ball there. And
that was Jamorian. Jamorian's got some long arms. There's a little mouthing going on between him and three, so you got to watch that.
Inbounds
still mouthing.
Inbounds play on the near side for North Lamar. This is Bostic on Ibarra. Pulls up Bostic, and the shot no good, but he is fouled.
Got Gio on that one. He kind of had him on there.
First foul on Gio Ibarra.
Yep. We got some defenders that have really done well. Bostic going to get 2 free throws. He's already got 8 this quarter. Basically, they got one more 3.
Good rotation,
yep.
And he makes the free throw.
He's a good shooter.
18 points now for Bostic. And again, we don't have his first name. We just had to get it off the scorebook. Misses the second shot off the back iron, and Argenbright the rebound for the Wildcats.
Now, don't get the free.
There's a bounce pass. Argenbright to Jackson Virgil. Pulls up and scores from 8 feet in the paint. Nice feed by Ibarra.
It was a good touch and a good shot once it went in. Otherwise, let some clock go.
61-48. Lead is 13 for the Wildcats. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. North Lamar working from right to left. On the dribble into the paint, up with the shot, no good. That was Jeffrey for
tie ball.
North Lamar.
Wildcat ball. Good job, Jamorian.
Held ball inside, and the arrow pointing in the way of the Wildcats.
Our defense has just been outstanding tonight, and the zone is working because we're keeping our three bigs down and trying to get the rebounding. They're still determined to either shoot a three from 5 feet out or go to the bucket, and we're going to block the shots going to the bucket.
Argenbright inbounds to Gio Ibarra.
3 minutes left in the game. This ought to be in hand, but it's time now to show we can take 30 seconds off. There you go. Coach Mitchum send him out. I don't necessarily want Jamorian being our point guard.
Jamorian Jeffrey, and now makes a move to the basket.
Till he does that. Goodness gracious. Little finger roll up there.
Great move from way outside. Takes it all the way to the hoop.
That's why I'm not a coach.
11 points for Jamorian Jeffrey. Here's a runner from the baseline left side. No good for North Lamar. The rebound to Jackson Virgil, to Gio Ibarra. Ibarra takes it all the way to the baseline, then dishes it off to Argenbright. Argenbright passes up the shot. Now it's Jeffrey into the paint to Virgil. Now they're taking some time off the clock.
2:20 and counting.
Ball tipped away by one of the Panthers, but picked up by Ibarra. Ibarra driving to the baseline, tried to dish to Argenbright, but North Lamar takes it away.
That's all right. A
little out of control there. Dagenhart on the drive.
That's going to be a foul on Gio, though, and that's just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's going to be the second of the quarter. That's just one of those where he just happened to be there.
The scoreboard shows 3 fouls on the Wildcats in the quarter.
I've only got 2, but if they got 3, I'll go 3.
Dagenhart just completely out of control there on the dribble.
But Gio was bodying him from about out at near third court.
Inbounds play on the baseline for North Lamar to the left of the basket.
Argenbright did it again.
Tipped out by Corbin Argenbright. And another inbounds play, but this time it'll be on the sideline in the corner. They get it in to Bostic. Bostic on the dribble. Left wing. Guarded by Ibarra. Argenbright going for the steal. Comes up empty. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. No good. They get the rebound. That's Dagenhart for North Lamar. Bounce pass. And now it goes outside to Bostic. And Bostic nails a three. And he's had a big night here.
He has. He's the only thing keeping them in it. But I think it's too little, too late.
63-51. The Wildcats with a 12-point lead. And that's a North Lamar timeout or Sulphur Springs?
North Lamar at 1:47.
This is Wildcats basketball on KSST.
Full timeout. He's got 3 threes, 12 points in the quarter.
21 points I've got him with.
12, 14, 16, 19. You're right, or we're both wrong.
Bostic for North Lamar, 21 points in the game. He did not start.
No.
Came off the bench, but of course that's very often your top players do come off the bench.
And to the credit of North Lamar, like I say about Argenbright, they're feeding the beast.
Yeah.
Now whether or not it just happens to come through him, I don't know. I still say we should be getting it's no big deal now. We've got this one in hand, but we should be getting Argenbright the ball in the first half. It seems to happen every game. He gets 2 or 3 in the first quarter, and we which he doesn't stand still, so you can't make a 3 if he's under the bucket.
Wildcats a big game Tuesday night at Paris. Paris leading the district at 3-0.
And I'm going to say, with Jamorian Jeffrey's emergence, that could be a different ball game.
That was a close game here.
Foul on 1 for Parrish. Dagenhart, that's his 4th.
Wildcats into the front court, and
they're first. So they're going to probably foul pretty quick here.
Dagenhart, as you just said, his 4th foul.
Yep.
Argenbright will inbound in front of us here. And he goes to Jamorian Jeffrey. Nice pass on the inbounds, and Jeffrey, what a night he is having. He lays it off the left side of the glass for the bucket, but great pass by Argenbright. Jeffrey with 13 points.
45-22 Paris at halftime.
Missed shot. Jeffrey gets the rebound. Here come the Wildcats with a minute 19 and a 65-41 or 65-51 lead, a 14-point margin. Takeaway for North Lamar. Down the floor. Missed shot. Foul on the Wildcats.
They're going to call goaltending on Jamori and there. Missed it, but they're going to call it. So that's going to be a foul on Gio.
Well, he can get up there.
Yep. Let's make sure what they do, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. Foul on 3. Basket interference, so 12. Gray is going to get 2 points and a free throw.
Gio Ibarra, his third foul. That is the 4th team foul on the Wildcats. 65-53, a 12-point Sulphur Springs lead with a minute 8 to go. Free throw is good.
(65-54), 108 left. We just need to take some time off the clock. Don't do anything stupid.
Full court pressure now for North Lamar. First time I think they've had full court press.
Yeah,
isn't it?
well, they're desperate now. They're trying to foul too. So let's see. That's on 11. That's his first.
Argenbright got it in to T.J. Jones. The foul then on
11.
Jeffrey for.
And that's
North
only the
Lamar.
second, so they're going to foul every time, try to get us in the shoot.
Argenbright
There's
gets
12.
it into Gio Ibarra, and he is immediately fouled with
That's
a minute
Gray.
5.
That's 3. We may get 2 more before we ever see halftime or see the front court.
Now I've got that. If that's Gray, well, no, the scoreboard shows 3, so I'm off. I guess I'm off. I was going to say that was his 4th.
I've got him as that. It may have happened too quick.
Inbounds play. Argenbright goes to T.J. Jones. Back to Argenbright into the front court. Less than a minute to go.
There's
Foul.
12.
This is on Keelan Gray, I believe. 12.
Yeah, they're going to say that's his 4th. So on the next foul, we'll shoot. So I've got him. I'm with you. I think I counted 1 somewhere else. We need to move somebody to go get the ball.
Inbounds play on the far side. Zabala gets it into Jamori and Jeffrey. There's another foul.
Bostic.
His second foul. And so now the Wildcats go to the bonus.
Yeah. So
again, in high school basketball, you go to the bonus on the 5th foul of the quarter, and then you shoot 2 shots. Wildcats
Jeffrey's going to get 2 shots.
Wildcats have 4. So North Lamar would go to the bonus on the next Sulphur Springs foul, and Jamorian misses the free throw. But what a night he has had.
Yeah, still got an 11 point. Just don't do anything crazy. Make it or miss it. Get back. Make them use some seconds to get a shot off, regardless of what happens. But they're going to continue fouling.
Makes the second shot. James Johnson into the ball game for Gio Ibarra. And Jackson Virgil leaving the game. Who took his place?
I don't know. Going to have token pressure so they can't roll the ball down. Under a minute now.
66-54, 12-point lead for Sulphur Springs. 3-pointer, no good. Crashing the board. And a foul called. I'm not sure if this is on Sulphur Springs or must be against North Lamar. We're walking the other way.
I think it's going to be 24, and Argenbright's going to shoot 12. That's 12. That's 5 for him.
Keelan Gray, 6 foot, 175-pound junior.
Yep, that's 5 on him.
Yeah, he's out.
And Johnson's going to go to the line for 2.
He will leave with 5 points. Keelan Gray.
So now just keep you cool, Wildcats. Don't let anything happen where you lose your cool. They're going to be grabbing at you.
James Johnson, the junior point guard, makes the shot. That gives him 5. And again, he had 2 spectacular drives to the basket in the first half.
He did. He absolutely did. And he's got a great left-handed free throw. Real good rotation, soft.
67-54, misses this shot. Argenbright contesting the rebound. Over the baseline, goes back to North Lamar. But the Wildcats up by 13 points with 46 seconds to go. Gio Ibarra comes out of the game, gets congratulations from head coach Tyler Mitchum. North Lamar working from right to left. Into the front court they go. Driving is Dagenhart. Lost control of the ball, but Panthers get it back with 30 seconds to go. Moved to the inside, a blocked shot by T.J. Jones. And the Wildcats come up with it. And Argenbright has it with 18 seconds, and he is going to be fouled. And we'll go to the line.
32
on the bonus.
They don't have a 32. Let's see who the
Kyler Waldrop, maybe a 22?
22.
Yeah. Kyler Waldrop.
His first. That's going to put Argenbright on the line with 2. He's got 4 in the quarter. I bet he has 6 when he gets through here.
Argenbright, a 65% free throw shooter. He misses the first shot.
I jinxed him.
Yeah, I've got him with 13.
I'm not looking. I'm missing too much.
Averaging 11.4 per game. He misses both shots. That's rare. And going after the rebound, Jamorian Jeffrey. And goes to the floor chasing that ball and rolls over. And it looks like it's going to go back to North Lamar, but what an effort by Jamorian Jeffrey.
12 seconds. Just get out of the way. Let him go. No fouls. No crazy stuff.
Jeffrey was hurt for quite some time, and we did not see him. But, boy, he has made an impact.
He's making a difference, and he's going to make a difference Tuesday.
These last 2 games here. 7 seconds on the clock. There's another three-pointer that comes up short. Rebound underneath for North Lamar. Putback no good. Another putback is going to be good at the buzzer.
Number 11.
For Jeffrey for North Lamar. And that is, I have it as his first basket.
Yep, 56, and we got 67.
67 to 56 is the final. The Wildcats win by 11, but they led by as many as 15 points in the game. And another really impressive night here for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats in district play. 67 to 56, an 11-point lead or 11-point win for the Wildcats. And they go to 4-1 in the district. This is Wildcats basketball on KSST.
I've got 20, and they can't be.
If you can give us 3 minutes, James, that'd be good. That'll let us.
Should be 19.
For who?
For North Lamar. 3, 5, 7, 8, 11. And I've got 20, so I'm off somewhere.
13. I'm counting up just the baskets, the Wildcats individual scoring. Jamorian Jeffrey. I've got Jeffrey, Tony, with 11, 13, 14.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14.
All right, great. I think we're good there. With Lamar, Dagenhart 7, McCullough 11. Keelan Gray would have 5. Chalupa 7. And Bostic 12, 14, 17, 18, 21. Sometimes I can't tell if I filled in that circle for a free throw or not. But I think he made one there that I didn't fill it in completely. So I've got him at 21, and then the 2 for the kid at the end there. Jeffrey. 2, 21, 31. 46, 53, 17, 18, 67. I'm right there. Okay.
Let's go from Dagenhart. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yep.
I've got for McCullough 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 13.
I had him 11, but let's see. I've got him with. That's fine.
Well, let's do the rest of them. 2 for Jeffrey.
Yes.
5 for Gray.
Right.
2, 4 for Chalupa.
Well, he had a 3-pointer in.
Oh, it's a 7.
Yeah, 7.
So 7. Okay.
I've got Bostic with 21.
Got 3 for Ewing.
Yes.
And Bostic, 5, 7, 9, 10, 15, 21.
Yep. Okay.
So that's 7, 9, 14.
I think McCullough may be the
21,
only one where we're off.
24, 45. I don't have the right kind of stuff in there.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wildcats basketball on KSST. It's a 67-56. Did I write that down correctly, Tony?
67-56.
67-56. They turned the scoreboard off almost immediately.
They're ready to go.
Got to be careful to write it down. So an 11-point win for the Wildcats, but they had a 15-point lead at the end of the third quarter. Now, North Lamar had a 5-point lead there in the first quarter. It was starting to feel a little nervous the way things were going there in the first period, but the Wildcats led at the end of the first quarter, then 19-16, and led all the way the rest of the way. So some of the individual performers here tonight for Sulphur Springs: T.J. Jones, 19 points, including 4 3-pointers.
Yep.
We have Jamorian Jeffrey with 14 points.
Correct.
And boy, he has made a difference these last two games. Again, the Wildcat wide receiver in football, he has been injured for quite some time and not able to play, but he's not injured now. He is looking very good. Corbin Argenbright with 13, and as usual, he's all over the floor, stealing the ball, picking up loose balls, picking up the rebounds.
I even had
seemingly
him
out of
with
nowhere.
15.
You had him with 15?
Yeah. But he was, once again, the ball finds Corbin.
Yep. Jackson Schubert with 7, making a good contribution. James Johnson with 5, and those two drives inside there.
They lit everybody up because he had no chance.
And then Gio Ibarra had 2. So Wildcats looking really good here against North Lamar tonight. For North Lamar, Bostic, and I wish we had his first name, but if they would provide us with a roster, then we would have a first name and some more information. But
not our fault.
21 points for the young man, and he looked very impressive.
Without him, this is a blowout.
Yeah. Aiden McCullough had 11. Jackson Chalupa 7. Jake Dagenhart had 7. Keelan Gray had 5. Mason Ewing had that 1 3-pointer. He must have jacked up 10 3-pointers tonight. Had that 1.
Yep.
So the Wildcats win it. Do you have an update on the Paris Pleasant Grove
Just
game?
the 45-22 at halftime, but that's pretty obvious. Paris is going to win the ball game, so we're going to be second place alone.
45-22. Wow.
Yes.
So, the Wildcats will be in second place behind Paris at Wildcats 4-1. Paris will be 5-0, and they play Tuesday night. And that will be a big game on the road at Paris.
And with the emergence of Jeffries, if we can stay controlled, it's going to be a ball game.
I believe it was when they played here a few days back. Flip back in my scorebook here. That was a 65-61 game.
4-point game.
Paris.
Paris was up a bunch early, and then Sulphur came and never did. I don't know if we tied it. I know we got within 1 several times.
Yep.
But we just never could get over the hump.
But that's going to be a real interesting game Tuesday night. The Lady Cats play at home against Paris Tuesday night, and we will have that broadcast at 6:15 for you on KSST. Wildcats basketball brought to you by Alliance Bank, BT Medical, City National Bank, Masco Equipment, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Hooten's Hardware, CPI Technologies, and 903 Farm and Feed by the railroad tracks. James Terry, our producer of the KSST studios. Matt Jansen, our technical director and video producer of this game, has been streaming on YouTube, and you can see it on YouTube and later on Channel 18, cable in Sulphur Springs. Tony Flippin, our expert commentator. The final, once again, 67-56, the Wildcats over North Lamar. I'm John Mark Dempsey, and we say goodnight from Wildcat Gym.